You know the comments threads under YouTube videos? Of course you do. Generally, people use them as a platform to be sarcastic and poke fun at each other. But every now and then you might unearth a quote that moves you, one that forces you to do something special. When filmmaker John Wikstrom came across one such comment on YouTube clip, "Can video games be a spiritual experience?" he was instantly struck. Something in the commenter's words had really resonated. Wikstrom was so inspired and moved by the heartfelt reply from YouTube user 00 War Therapy 00 that he felt compelled to make a short film about it. He called it Player 2, and it will have you in tears. In just under 2 minutes, Wikstrom relays the comment through a narrator alongside an emotional soundtrack. It seems too simple. How could one comment warrant a whole video? Well, just wait and see. The script for the whole video is 00 War Therapy 00's original comment. Here's how it begins. "Well, when I was 4, my dad bought a trusty Xbox. You know, the first rugged, blocky one from 2001. The story takes a tragic turn. We had tons and tons and tons of fun playing all kinds of games together," the narrator continues, "until he died when I was just 6. For a long time, the memories of playing with his father must have been too hard for 00 War Therapy 00. I couldn't touch that console for 10 years, the narrator reveals. Eventually, though, the bereaved YouTuber felt confident enough to dig out the old games console and start it back up. But once he began playing, he noticed something very strange indeed. "We used to play a racing game," the narrator explains, "Rally Sports Challenge. Actually pretty awesome for the time it came. The teenager was busy playing the game when he noticed something on the screen. Once I started meddling around," narrator continues, "I found a ghost, literally. 00 War Therapy 00 had discovered a remnant of his past. It was there, right in front of him. What it was, however, should have disappeared a long time ago. You know when a time race happens," the narrator says, "the fastest lap gets so far recorded as a ghost driver, so you can see what's coming next. Yep, you've guessed it," the narrator reveals. "His ghost still rolls around that track today. Amazingly, this teenager had found a way to reconnect with his father years after he'd passed away. So I played and played and played," the narrator explains, "until I was almost able to beat the ghost. Until one day I got ahead of it, I surpassed it. But what would happen if the YouTuber overtook it? Would his late dad's record lap be lost forever? I stopped right in front of the finish line," the narrator says, "just to ensure I wouldn't delete it." It's a beautiful moment. This young YouTuber isn't ready to give up his dad just yet. The final comment made the narrator a real tearjerker. As the teen's dad's car races past his on the screen, he utters one final word: bliss. It's heartbreaking. Since the release of Player 2 in April 2016, the video has been viewed more than 800,000 times. Hundreds of thousands, it seems, have been moved by its sentiment. Man, as someone who's lost his dad and grew up gaming with him, this really hit me hard. Beautiful video. YouTube user August Green 0606 said in the comment section beneath Wikstrom's video. Many others have been affected in much the same way. "This is a wonderful story. I can't stop crying. I just got wonderful memories," said fellow YouTuber Hugo Vega a little further down the thread. Wikstrom, it transpired, had really touched a chord. Eduardo Baptista was one of many YouTubers who had reached out to 00 War Therapy 00. He wrote that he and his friends in South America were moved by his and his father's story, and that he really hopes his dad can be remembered. It's not surprising that 00 War Therapy 00's comment brought out so much emotion from people. His story has a powerful message. Maybe video games can be spiritual. There's certainly no denying it in this case.